All right, guys, we're going to be building as high of an FOC arrow as my equipment will allow. And so for the arrow shaft, we're going to be using the Black Eagle Carnivore. It is a 250 spine arrow, and I believe the GPI is 10.6 grains per inch. We got a 100 grain insert there for the tip, and pretty small fletching in the back. I can't tell you how much the fletching weighs. I think it's 5 grains or so per fletch, so 15 grains there, and then the knock is pretty light. Let's weigh the knock up here real quick. The knock's 8 grains, so minimal weight in the back, which is what we want to increase our FOC. We'll be using these screwable attachable inserts here. These brass inserts are 75 grains each. Because the Black Eagle Carnivore is a 6mm arrow, it's the shaft diameter is 6 millimeters, or 0.246, I believe. These 75 grain inserts are shorter because they're thicker. The diameter is bigger. Now, if you compare that to the 204 diameter, 5mm small diameter arrow shaft brass insert weights, they're a lot narrower and longer, if you can see that. Both of these are the same weight, 75 grains, 75 grains, but look at how many more you could stack with the wider or the larger diameter brass weights for the 6mm shaft than you could the 5mm smaller diameter brass weights. So that's going to be advantageous for FOC. We can get more FOC with the same brass weights because we can stack more of them closer to the front without it going further towards the middle of the arrow shaft, which decreases the FOC. So I'm thinking about stringing together it's hard to say. We'll start with 2. But I feel like I got to use at least 6 to really optimize the FOC. Okay, there's 2. I screwed together. Just put them in there like such. You know, Black Eagles, it's pretty great. They come with these, you can buy these adjustable weight Allen wrench tools. I mean, I wish every arrow manufacturer had those options to increase the FOC, or the weight, total arrow weight of your hunting rig. So, okay, let's just screw on a tip here and see what we're looking at. I gotta use my heaviest broadhead, which is the Bear Razor head. 150 grain with a 100 grain insert, 250 grains total. Boy, that's pretty high. I mean, that's probably over 20% FOC, I'd say. Let's see here. I'm gonna mark a marker where that balance point is, so that if we add more, I'm wondering if it'll increase or decrease it. So that's 2. Okay. That's some more weight in there, see what happens. Now the goal here with increasing the FOC is to see if we can defeat the 3,300 grain arrow that I built a few months back. See if it can out penetrate it, go through 16 gallon jugs of water, which is the number to beat right now. The heavy micro diameter arrow couldn't do it. So we'll see if high FOC is the trick, because according to Ashby, high FOC is all the rage. Okay, so we're a little bit, we upped our FOC a little bit more. So we're like right about, let's see here. There's the old line right there. So yeah, we did gain some FOC. Mark that down. Okay, let's put another one in. I wish I had one of the Bishop Archery broadheads, the 600 grain scientific method. I feel like those, I mean, they're 600 grains. You're really going to increase your FOC without even having to put many inserts in there. Okay, increased it a little bit more. Just keep going. Let's do another one. Yeah, according to the Ashby studies, the Natal studies at Ashby Ranch Ferry, they're under the impression that high FOC is what's going to gain you the most penetration, not mass in general. Where we really didn't gain a whole lot there. Our last mark was right there. You know, we may have gained a smidgen. I'll just see here. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit. So I don't know if one more is going to help or not. We'll throw it in there and see what happens. Okay. It seems like we're losing. I think we're losing FOC. Let's see here. Yeah, we're losing FOC, so we gotta take one out. I can't remember how many I put in there. We'll be able to tell when we watch the video. It's probably like 5 total weights. Okay, let's tighten that back up. Okay. All right, guys. There is our high FOC arrow build. Incredible. I mean, that's going to fly like a dart, essentially. Let's wear it up. Well, that's probably like 25% FOC, maybe more. Okay, total weight, 1,060. 1,060 grains. 1,060 grains for high FOC arrow build. I actually put that other weight back in because I forgot when you had the knock. I didn't have the knock, and when we put the knock back in, what I thought was the max FOC we could get with those insert weights actually changed because of the knock tilting the other direction. So we lost a little bit, but I put that other weight back in and we were right back to where we were. So let me just try one more weight to see if that increases it any more. we're pretty much at the limit. See here. Okay. Okay, that didn't really help. No, we're about the same. So if I add one more, we're definitely going to lose F.O.C. So we'll keep it there. That'll be good enough. I think I put in 7 grass insert weights, but not 100% sure on that. Now we got to get our total air weight. It's not going to be 1060 anymore. It's going to be closer to 1100. Still a heavy arrow for a high FOC arrow build. Yeah, 1210 grains. No, let's weigh that again. 1210. 1210 grains. Carnivore high FOC arrow build. All right, you guys, well, there you have it. 1210 grains overall. And the FOC is, well, we gotta be at like 30%. That's high. I'll do the math and I'll put the FOC in the description below. Check it out. We'll see if high FOC, it's a pretty heavy arrow for a high FOC, but a heavy FOC arrow can out-penetrate just a heavy, massive, heavy arrow that's got little to no FOC. We're really going to test this Ashby's statistics and what is the best penetrating arrow build. So stay tuned for that.